Salut à tous, bienvenue pour une nouvelle vidéo de Michael Gaming du 62. Pour cette vidéo, nous allons jouer à Call of CTHULHU, un jeu où nous allons interpréter un détective privé qui va devoir mener sa petite enquête sur une île vraiment très bizarre. Donc, je vous laisse découvrir le jeu. Voici Call of CTHULHU. A tout de suite les amis. C'est parti, nouvelle partie. Attendez 2 minutes. C'est beaucoup mieux comme ça, vous allez mieux me voir. Miséricorde. Puisque les dieux prennent en pitié l'homme, c'est ça. Là. Donc voilà, c'est parti les amis. C'est dégueulasse. On force les jeux, on les connaît. C'est ce qu'il faut faire. C'est fermé. Donc, on passe là. Puis noir. Il fait super noir. Voilà. Comment on fait pour prendre les choses? Ça va notre petit jeu par rapport à quoi? Par rapport à quoi? Elle passe. Bon, ok.
inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Découvrir, RT. Non. Bac. RT pour... Bon. Pour petite info, c'est un jeu que j'avais déjà fait sur ma toute première chaîne YouTube. C'était le tout premier jeu que j'avais fait. Mais c'est un petit jeu que j'ai repris sur la chaîne. C'est pas mal. Mais ça date, hein.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Wow.
I hate whiskey.
Donc, allez.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Alors, le patron du bar qui m'avait engagé n'a pas aimé ma façon de boucler cette affaire. Mais quand on est déjà dans l'égalité, on n'a pas beaucoup de ressources face à un privé qui détient des preuves contre vous. Ok. Yak. Ça c'est pas évident.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Le mari n'a jamais compris que sa femme l'avait quitté. Il a continué à m'appeler des semaines après la fin de l'enquête.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Là.
I used to be an avid reader. Been too long since I've slept in a
Dormir.
bed.
Le boss est fait, le boss est fait. Qu'est-ce que je peux encore faire?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Je veux pas. Ouais. Beaucoup mieux.
Been a while
c'est
since I
calme.
jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Hop. D'accord. En fait, je me rappelais plus de tout ce qu'il fallait faire dedans. Tac. Tac, tac, tac. J'ai rien du tout, d'accord. Bon, si on veut.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
J'ai eu PV8. On va alors. Allez ici. Allez ici. Allez ici. Allez ici. Voilà. Donc ça fait 2, 3, 3, 1, ok. Non. Voilà. Voilà. C'est bon, c'est fait. Validé.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our
Ouais.
files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Oh,
I'm coming.
il a carrément raccroché.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness, or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Une étiquette d'expédition. Elle est en partie illisible, mais je peux déchiffrer une partie de l'adresse entrepôt 36 Towndale. Le rapport de police. Il indique que le feu est parti du salon. Il a emporté toute la famille, les flics, concluant à un incendie domestique. Mais mais il insiste quand même sur la fragilité mentale de Sarah Hawkins. Pourquoi? Une coupure de presse, un article rédigé à l'occasion du mariage de Sarah et Charles Hawkins, un homme d'affaires originaire de l'île de Darkness. Il a vivement... Il est vivant en vécu depuis avec leur fils unique, Simon. D'accord. Bon, allez, on va aller voir le petit tableau.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into him.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Alors,
You must tell me if what the police suggest
Allez.
about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island.
on va faire ça.
Police are sticking to the accident theory, though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death.
Désolé, les
And
amis.
yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Oh, purée. Oh, c'est hallucinant d'être fatigué comme ça. Hein.
I think
Wow.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
Ouais.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Bon. J'avais regardé dedans. Hop.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yep. Oh. J'ai pas envie de voir.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century,
Habité depuis le
but it seems to have been shunned since then.
14e siècle, des recèlent aujourd'hui encore des trésors abandonnés au fil des ans par ces tribus disparues. Et les romantismes de ces touchants témoignages de croyances aussi naïves que primitives ne doit pas faire oublier la violence de leur divinité. Une créature gigantesque aux attributs tant marins qu'oniriques. Désolé, j'ai du mal à voir quand c'est écrit en petit. Orne les murs des grottes autrefois habitées et lie les habitants actuels de l'île, descendants des fiers baleiniers à l'histoire mystérieuse et tumultueuse de ce petit morceau de terre au large de Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port.
D'accord.
I just hope that I can find a boat able
Okay,
to take me to
bon.
Darkwater.
Allez, c'est parti. On va pas rester 10 ans non plus dans son bureau, ce qui ne sert à rien. Autant avancer dans le jeu, tout doucement, au fur et à mesure. Ça fait bizarre, le truc comme ça. Ça fait super grand, je trouve. Bon les amis, je vous le dis tout de suite, tout ce qui est le chargement, ça sera coupé parce que c'est beaucoup trop long. Bon là, nous voici sur un petit bateau où il y a beaucoup de bruit, beaucoup de brouillard. Que va-t-il nous arriver? J'aime bien la musique. Ce style de musique, c'est... J'aime bien. Pour les jeux.
We're almost there.
de bateau comme ça dans la brume. Call of Chilling. Ce qu'il a.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Merci.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Ok, je vais faire un petit tour sur les docks. Wow.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah. It's a sign.
Ok.
There's something coming.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah. It's a
Ok,
sign.
donc.
He's gonna get us in trouble.
On peut pas lui parler.
Can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out.
There's nothing for you here either.
Stir us up.
Beatheads.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got this
Ok. On va pas aller là non plus.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ouais.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I see grounds for my right. Well, there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up and tab. Others pay.
I see grounds for my right. Well, there is no.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Of strong beer. I had the wing of the girly boys. I was by the man of fire.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Well, there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Ok.
Anything else?
Je ne me rappelais plus. Je me rappelais plus qu'en fait ce jeu.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse
avait beaucoup
36,
de.
Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
Fallait beaucoup
I
parler.
see,
parler.
yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now. The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ça, si je peux bien me rappeler, je vais pas tout vous lire, mais si je peux bien me rappeler, c'était une pêche où ils avaient réussi à attraper un ours d'une certaine taille.
Nightmares can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Un peu bizarre.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Donc c'est une baleine en fait.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wings of the girly boy.
Okay.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
D'accord. La meuf, elle pique. D'accord, d'accord, d'accord. Il ne peut pas sortir. Donc voilà. On va repartir.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Ouais, c'est parti. Je pense qu'on va aller voir le capitaine du bateau. C'est peut-être pas mal.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, moi je fouille, hein. Je m'en fous. Apprentissage de la santé, volume 2. D'accord. C'est bien, on peut avoir des... Je vous l'ai dit, hein, j'y ai joué au jeu, mais ça fait... Ça fait un moment.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Un macabre trophée, oh. Les gens ont fait leur monsieur, quand elle vous...
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Les termes de notre accord sont chers. Tenez vos hommes. Vous ne pouvez pas vous permettre de nous provoquer. Inutile de répondre à ce message. Contentez-vous de remettre votre paiement au messager. Kate. Cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Seules quelques années sont encore lisibles. 1890, 1907 et une date partielle. Le reste du document est complètement censuré. Qui avait intérêt à masquer ces informations? Je sais pas. Mais c'est sauvé. Monsieur,
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh non, ça va aller.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
Est-ce qu'il aurait tué?
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Ouais.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Pêche miraculeuse. On sait déjà ce que c'est. Hein? Bon,
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
L'entrepôt, c'est à la famille Hankis. Voilà.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Comment je peux faire pour... Non, pas là. Là. J'en ai deux. Un ici. Un ici. Je fais ça tout de suite, les amis. C'est toutes des choses qui ont été faites. Bon, voilà. En fait, comme on peut voir, on a les dossiers, on a les trucs. En fait, on a les dossiers ici. Là. Oh, excusez-moi. Là, on a tout ce qu'on peut augmenter pour notre personnage. Après, on a tous les petits, les indices, et on a l'inventaire. Donc voilà. Bah, pourquoi il ne me met pas? Là. Bah oui. D'accord. En fait, il m'a tout mis sur un truc. Ok. Donc voilà, on va aller voir si on peut faire un petit tour là-bas.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us in trouble.
Bonjour monsieur.
Tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Kat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Kat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere. Bon, on va faire un petit tour au bar.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
C'est pour ça, c'est courir.
You again. What can I get you?
Salut, ami.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Bon. Ça part
So,
d'abord.
have you got what we asked you for?
Un bouteille de whisky.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel...
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear it.
Let's see. Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Allez, c'est parti. Oula.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks. Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Okay. Il y avait quelqu'un par terre. Petit truc là. Bon. Et voilà.
What happened here?
D'accord. Ok.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
D'accord, d'accord. Bon, j'ai un PR. On le met ici. Bon. Bon, le truc sur atteint. Tranquille. Ouais, c'est parti. J'ai pas de lampe en fait. Non, j'ai un briquet.
Someone settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. The car's parked out the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Ouais.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
La voiture.
You see the building? That's the Hawk mansion. Come on, we got some drive-by.
En fait, ça dit ce qu'on a fait sur le chapitre d'avant, en fait, qu'on s'est introduit dans l'entrepôt. Il y a une sacrée cicatrice, le policier. Mais ça joue. Pardon.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Oh. Franchement.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only a Winchester in his hut.
Bon, les amis, on va mettre un terme à cette vidéo ici. J'espère que vous avez aimé cette vidéo. Mettez-moi en commentaire si vous avez kiffé ce jeu. Si, bon, pour vous c'est pas terrible. Mais bon, après moi je trouve que c'est pas si mal que ça pour un jeu. Ouais, peut-être graphiquement. Il casse pas des briques, enfin il est pas excellent graphiquement. Mais bon, c'est un petit jeu tranquille où on peut passer du temps dessus. et qu'il y a une belle petite histoire. Sur ce les amis, je vous laisse, je vous dis à la prochaine. C'était Michael Gaming du 62 et je vous dis prenez soin de vous. À la prochaine les amis, allez, bisous à tous, salut.